Hi everyone! It's me, Daniel. Welcome back to another Bible story. Today, we've got another amazing story of faith straight from God's Word. So grab a seat and join us as we discover what happened long ago and how it shows God's love for us today. Oh, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any of our stories. Also tell me in the comments below what Bible story you would like to hear.
Hi, Daniel. I've been thinking about that story you told me yesterday about Adam and Eve. What happened next?
That's a great question, Jimmy. After Adam and Eve left the garden, they had children, and their children had children. Soon the whole earth was filled with people. But something sad happened. Many generations passed, and people filled the earth. But as time went on, people forgot about God. They began doing evil things, hurting one another, lying, stealing, and turning away from God's love. But among all the people, there was one man who loved God with all his heart. His name was Noah. One day, as Noah prayed, God spoke to him. God said, "Noah, the people have become wicked. The earth is full of violence and sin. I am going to send a great flood to wash away the evil. But you, Noah, are righteous. Build an ark, a great boat, so that you, your family, and the animals may be saved." Noah obeyed God. He and his sons began building the great ark, just as God told them. The people around laughed and made fun of Noah. They said, "There's no rain. Why build a boat?" But Noah trusted God. Day after day, they worked, cutting wood, hammering beams, and sealing the ark with pitch until the mighty vessel was ready. When the ark was ready, something amazing happened. From every corner of the earth, animals began to come, 2 by 2. Big and small, wild and gentle, elephants and tigers, birds and butterflies, even tiny insects, all came just as God commanded. Noah welcomed them into the ark, and God himself closed the door behind them. Then the rain began to fall. First, just a few drops, then more and more, until the skies opened and water poured down from heaven. The rivers rose, and soon the whole earth was covered. But inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain poured down, and the whole earth was covered with water. But Noah, his family, and all the animals were safe inside the ark. The great boat floated gently upon the waters, carried by the hand of God. After many days, the rain stopped. The ark rested on the mountains of Ararat. Noah opened the window and looked out over the waters. Then he sent out a dove to see if the land was dry. But the dove found no place to rest, and it returned to him. Noah waited 7 more days and sent it out again. And this time, it came back with an olive leaf in its beak. Noah knew the flood was ending, and God was giving the world a new beginning. When the earth was dry, God told Noah, "Come out of the ark, you and your family, and all the animals with you." Noah stepped out and built an altar to thank God for saving them. Then God made a promise that he would never again destroy the world with a flood. And in the sky, God placed a sign of his promise, a beautiful rainbow. You see, Jimmy, the story of Noah's Ark reminds us that even when the world seems dark and full of trouble, God never forgets his people. He keeps his promises. The rainbow reminds us of his love, a promise that he will always care for us. And just like Noah trusted God, we can trust him too, no matter what storms come our way.
Wow! God really loves us, doesn't he? I can't wait to hear the next story, Daniel.
He sure does, Jimmy. And tomorrow, I'll tell you another great story of God's love for us. God just wants us to love him and live in faith with him, so that we can be with him one day in his kingdom in heaven. I will see you here tomorrow, and remember, always pray to God and know He loves you no matter what.